How's it going? Right, I'm back in the van. Let's have a big update about the situation, because things have been a bit not good. I'm in the van. It's Easter weekend. The temperature, it gets very hot in here, I must admit. The windows are all shut. 28. Going to give you guys an update. First of all, I'm going to have a coffee because I brought the coffee pot down. Someone has very kindly given me some new coffee. So let's get that on the go first and then we can talk. That could really do with a wash. The water in the tanks is just not going to be drinkable because we've never done anything to it since we bought the bus. Pot on top. The last time I had something that tasted that bad was probably on a firing range when I was in the army, having a cup of tea or coffee, but you couldn't tell which one it actually was. I think the whole thing needs cleaning out. Right guys, welcome back to the channel. For those of you that are new, we're Rich and Loz and we've come to Australia and we've been living in Sydney for however many days it said at the beginning of this video, with the intentions of buying a third vehicle to turn into a camper van and move into and work from the road. Now, the last two we did, obviously we're in Europe and the UK, now we're in Australia. Things are, things have leveled up. The situation. Loz is a nurse, I worked in construction, and I, 22 days ago, got a back injury, which has left me, like, almost housebound. And I know that's might sound daft, the fact that I'm here in the van, but I'm not very far from the house, and I have been in a mess, like a real mess. So I hurt my back at work quite badly, the bottom of my back. I had to go to hospital. I've been there a few times now, had some scans, and on Thursday, today's Monday, so Thursday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days ago, I had a spinal injection, right? And the spinal injection was supposed to relieve the pain, or some of the pain, so I can start some, like, active recovery. Has it worked? You can probably tell how I'm shifting and moving weirdly, that I'm in a lot of pain and I might have to take a break. Ooh. Right, we're back. The back, yeah. Fuck off trains. So, has it worked? Like, yeah, I can move more than what I was before. I was on crutches. You've seen on the video, like, I was on crutches. The only other thing that this can escalate to is an operation. I either get better by moving and having no operation, or have the operation. My biggest concern is we're trying to convert this. We need to move into this at the end of the year. Like, we have to do it. We have to. There is no alternative, there's no other option. It has to be done, and I know, I swear to God, I know that it's going to get done. I don't know how, I don't know, like, right now I just don't know how, but it will get done. I will get better, but if I have the operation, I just don't know about how long I'm going to have to wait for that and how long the recovery will be. I've heard now it's like, what do they call it, keyhole surgery, you just, that sort of stuff, which should help, but we'll see. So I just want to say thanks to like everyone that's been messaging me, everyone that's just got back in touch. I've been off social media like for the last couple of days, which has been really good because I've just needed to focus on a few other things. But I've got an appointment on Thursday. Thursday is when we'll see what's kind of happening and what they think is the right course of action. I'm just so frustrated that this is happening to me. Like, oh, you know, when you just think, why me? Like, why is this happening to me? I hate it. So if you don't know, this is a Toyota Coaster. It's a 1997, and it was like partially really cheaply converted. We've ripped a lot of it out before I got the back injury, and this is what we're left with. The mattress is gone. This is just like a bed cover, that sort of stuff. We've got the side door. The fridge is working because we have got leisure batteries that are being powered by the solar panel. But it's all going to get ripped out. It all needs to go. And one thing that we've been talking about is the sleeping situation and what that's going to look like for us. Now, we've always had a fixed bed. Like, everyone loves a fixed bed, don't they? Especially when you've got enough space. However, we are now thinking about going down the route of buying a sofa that is effectively a sofa bed and really sort of like customizing it to make it as, you know, as good as a bed as can be, and just making it as comfortable as possible. And the reason why we think we want a sofa bed in there is, one, it opens the whole place up as a like sort of communal like living room situation. You've got access to the back door, which you can walk through, which you can't right now, so that back door is a waste in our opinion. And that's what I think we're going to go for, some sort of like sofa that goes into a sofa bed. Now, the other must-have is, as well as a really good sleeping sort of like system, is a shower. I'm thinking the shower is going to be a fixed shower behind this driver's seat. A nice large cubicle, right, with a toilet installed, which is going to be a chemical, not a chemical toilet, a composting toilet, because chemical toilets we've dealt with in the past and they're a pain to empty. They are a pain. So composting toilet, shower, those are the two most important things that we need to install in this van or bus build, and then we can work things out around that. That is our plan. So sofa, shower, then we can think about what's going to go here, what's going to go there, although it probably will be kitchen units from IKEA, and then also talk about, you know, your sort of like cupboards, clothing sort of situation as well. Also thinking about having a third seat that goes in behind the passenger seat here that can rotate. That is the plan so far. So that is just a little tiny glimpse of, you know, what we've been thinking, what we've been planning. We have been measuring stuff up. Obviously I can't do much more than that, but that's it. As for the outside, you will know that from the previous videos, we've got this green vinyl that is on the van, and I love it. I think the green looks absolutely amazing, but it does need to come off. It's just a little bit worn, and I think it could do with a fresh wrap. So we'll buy some vinyl and we'll install it and do a good job because it's cheap and it looks good. I just wanted to come in here to give you guys a little update. Oh, I'm in the shade here. A little update about how it's going. Obviously, I'm not at work at the minute, so I am getting paid, which is great, because imagine that, not getting paid if you weren't, like, you know, moving to another country and you can't, like, I wouldn't even be able to fly home right now, because I can't sit down, I can't drive. This vehicle is in for its rego tomorrow, which is the annual inspection, means it's safe to be on the road. Now, I've cancelled this three times because I've said I can't drive. It's a short distance, and I think between me and Loz, we might be able to do it tomorrow. That's going to be, if there's something wrong with it, another sort of like thing to deal with, but everyone has to deal with that. So I'll do a video about how this van goes on with its annual inspection. I'm hoping, because there's a lot of paperwork with this vehicle, it's had a lot of work done by Toyota as well, that it does sail through. I think there's one or two issues which might come up, but I'll wait till they talk about them. One of them was the rear doors. Australia has now said that campervans aren't allowed to have these bifolding doors. However, I have seen in the clauses, that's how bored I've been, as long as there is access to the back door, it should be fine. Now, I know that bed's in the way, but it is coming out, so maybe, you know, that won't hold us back. We'll see. Guys, I'm going to leave it there because it's short and sweet, and that's an update of how things have been for us in Sydney right now. Wish us luck for the rego, wish me luck for the recovery. Thanks for the messages, and I'll see you later.